You gotta tell me a little bit about that decision making, man. Like, what was that one thing that was like, you know what? I can't even fuck with old boy.
Yeah. Honestly, it was my praying mother. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
you know, we grew up in a single parent home. So I'm the youngest of 3. You know, got an older brother, older sister. And me and my sister, we closer in age. My brother was a little older, so we didn't really hang out like that. But me and my sister, we were like really, really close. And regardless, like, I think I was coming in the house 2, 3 in the morning, probably like at 12, 13. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we really raised ourselves for real. So walking in the house, it don't matter what time I would go in the house, I could just hear my mother praying. It don't matter what time. Like she in her room, and you could just hear her praying, praying for us. So she, went to church. So she was a, God-fearing woman. And I think that was what hit me when me and my sister, we were actually arguing, right? Because I'm like, yo, I'm 17. I need to get this money. Like I'm giving her all these different reasons why I need to be out here hustling in these streets or whatever. And as we were arguing, just the one thing she said, it was a heated argument. She said, "What is mommy going to think?" And I said, "Oh," like that was like a gut punch. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of like calmed me down. And I, my sister really aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you got to think about it though. She from where we from, so she was a fighter too. You get what I'm saying? So she like really, really aggressive. And so we arguing like the way, you know what I'm saying? 2 people will argue who from the hood, who come from the same environment. And when she said, "Yo, what will mommy think?" I was like, "Damn." And I was like, "You know what? Just to shut her up, though, right?" Because she's like coming at me. I said, "Yo, if you could just," I said, "So what else you want me to do?" I said, "Yo, if you could get me a job, then I won't hustle." And me knowing that I was 17, I'm like, "Yo, she can't," and I'm thinking, "Yo, she gonna have to wait till I turn 18." So I'm like, "Oh, she can't get me a job anyway." But let me just cut this conversation down. And then when she came to me and was like, "Yo, I got you an interview. Is this like a shoe-in?" I was like, "Oh." And so for me, I was just going with the motion. I'm like, "All right, let me just go and see what this is." So I went to the interview. They explained what I was going to have to be doing. So I was like, "I bet, let me just try it out." And it wound up being a 2-year run where, and in hindsight, it was the best thing that ever happened to me because, it created a pathway to banking because I would have never thought about going to the bank. But even what I learned working there and the money I made, right? So now I'm like, oh, like I'm making, because again, I don't know the mathematics. Like I'm thinking, yo, my guy's the plug. He making all this bread, so I'm gonna start where he at. But that's not real.
Case. Yep.
That's not the case. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to work my way up to where he at. And so even though I'm his man, he might, put some stuff in my hand, pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna help set me up. I still, you know what I'm saying? I still gotta, you know what I mean?
Hey yo.
I had the finger on the trigger.
I was like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's good.
You seasoned. This ain't your first call.
You know what I mean? And so, for me, it was, I looked at the money I was making legally, and I was able to dress. You know what I mean? I was able to dress good. I was able to still bag the joints. So I said, man, like this is the better way. And even the crazy thing about it was, my legal job had me, so fresh that people thought I was hustling. So for me, I said, oh, this is the best of both worlds, right? Because I still got the connections. I'm still with the kingpins and people who doing their thing, but I'm doing this legally. I'm learning, and so it was really my mom. You know what I'm saying? To answer the question, it was really my mom, her influence, her praying, that got me to say, nah, you know what?